We have new corp counsel.
Okay.
Everybody suggesting. Today's the 32nd. Okay. All right. Welcome to the 32nd meeting of the Honolulu Liquor Commission. I believe we have minutes to approve.
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the 20th meeting of the Liquor Commission from December 7th, 2023.
My second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from the 22nd meeting, the 20th meeting of the Liquor Commission. All in favor? Any nays? Any reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The motion carries. All right. We'll move to our public hearing. Agenda item number 1, transfer application number 23-00984 from TK World LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm Min Young-woo on behalf of TK World LLC. On my right is the manager, Yu Nakamura.
Ms. Arai?
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. In this matter, I regret that administration is going to request that public hearing be kept open and the matter be continued 1 week. The reason for this is that through no fault of the applicants and their efforts, we have been unable to confirm publication by the Star Advertiser of the required legal notice. So we need that 1 week to determine if there's another way that the applicant and we can demonstrate compliance with that publication requirement.
Okay, all right. So we don't need a motion, it's just will be held open.
I think in this case, because it's public hearing, if you wouldn't mind going ahead, leaving public hearing open, continue 1 week.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. I'm gonna make the motion to keep application number 23-00984 open for 1 more week to see if we can get some answers.
It's been moved and seconded to keep transfer application number 23-00984 open. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The motion carries. Apologies for the delay.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch
Thank you.
with respect to this matter. Thank you.
Okay, calling application number 24-01608 from Hawaii International Film Festival.
Rick Schneider, CEO of Events International, and we're representing the film festival and managing the event for them.
Okay, and for the record, I serve on a board with the representative, and it will not interfere with my ability to move on this impartially. Okay. Can you go over your request here?
Yeah, this is a sort of a sporting event. It's a CrossFit competition. There's no charge to the public. It runs 2 days from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. They requested that there be a bar service for their spectators primarily, and then I guess for their competitors once they're finished competing. The way the site is set up, it's the huge lawn at Waikai. It's only accessible on 3 sides. One of those sides will be fenced of the 2 sides there, and there's a fairly good control on the entire lawn in terms of making sure alcohol doesn't leave the premise. So we will have security and signage that says no alcohol beyond this point at the entrance points to the lawn.
Are you banding anybody or how are we gonna distinguish?
Anyone purchasing alcohol be ID'd and banded.
Thank you.
And we have security staff that's trained in all that.
And the area delineated in red seems larger than.
Yeah, well, first of all, because it's a special license, we need we need the parking lot space so that we can park the truck with the alcohol. And that would be within the license, and we can assure that everything stays within the license. In truth, the actual service area and controlled area is only the green area or the shaded area of the line.
Any more questions?
You good? I'm okay.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna make a motion to approve application number 24-01608.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01608. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
Thanks.
Well, housekeeping. If there's anyone present who wishes to provide testimony on agenda items 3 through 7, you may do so now or wait until the agenda item is called. Right. Calling agenda item number 3, request number 24-01593, Terrence Lee Esquire, on behalf of Honolulu Gourmet.
Hello, Chair and Commissioners. I'm Mike Matsuura. I'll be filling in for Terry Lee. He's currently out of town right now, but I'm also for the applicant, Honolulu Gourmet. So we're simply requesting a waiver from the 5-day deadline because the previous premises, licensed premises, Maui Tacos, closed on June 30th of 2022. The applicant didn't enter a lease until February 28th of 2023. So in that 8-month span, the licensed premises or the premises was completely empty.
No, it was just empty?
Yeah.
I see. All right. Any questions?
I'm good. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna make a motion to approve request number 24-01593.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01593. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 4, request number 24-01637 from Wayne Luke. Mr. Luke.
Yes, may the record reflect the requester Wayne Luke. We have no changes to our letter. Basically, it's the same situation, only the people prior to us got a standalone temp. But they couldn't make it, so we're just stepping in their place.
Is there any question?
Yes, I'm good. All right. I'm gonna make a motion to approve request number 24-01637.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01637. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Thank you, Mr. Bruce. Calling agenda item number 5, request number 24-01647, Neil Gota on behalf of Imperial Restaurant Management.
Good afternoon, Chair and members of the Commission. Neil Gota, appearing on behalf of Imperial Restaurant Management, doing business as Scratch Kitchen Kapolei. For the record, the prior license was in effect until June of 2023 and was not renewed. This is the former sugarcane space at Kamakana Ali'i.
Any questions?
You good? All right. I'm gonna make the motion to approve request number 24-01647.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01647. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 6, application number 22-24-144 Waikai Wave LLC.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Commission members. Kenneth Moore appearing for the licensee. And to my right is Greg Champion, CHAMPION. He's the head of operations for the licensee. This is for our review, 1-year probationary review. I submitted a letter this morning. We've had no incidents regarding alcohol on the cruises that we have engaged in. And we have followed our safety plan. No changes to the safety plan.
I think I missed the letter. Did I miss it?
I didn't see it.
It was just a letter
Oh,
saying exactly what I just said.
all right.
Um, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'd like to call enforcement up, just to confirm. Thank you.
Investigator fears with the enforcement section. I just wanna concur with Mr. Hu that between the period of March 10th, 2023 and March 10th, 2024, enforcement did not receive any complaints, nor was the licensee issued any warnings or notice of violations.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for running a clean ship. Uh-huh.
Right?
I don't think there's any action for this, Mr. Rai, is that correct?
1 year probation period will end and just run out, so there's no action, commission action needed.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So fast.
No,
Agenda item number 7. Liquor
I'm going for
administrator.
the record here.
Yeah, we are.
I know. It was
Didn't
20,
take
it was
like
20
4
minutes.
or
long.
Yeah.
Salvatilos, Administrator, Honolulu Liquor Commission. I feel like I should say something just to take up some time.
I know.
We had the pleasure of presenting our budget before the city council
Mm-hmm.
on Tuesday. And I dare say it was an experience for me. There were a lot of questions about the liquor control fund and what was in it. And unfortunately, I wasn't as well versed in that as to the specific aspects of the things that we prepared. But that said, it was nice to have acting ASO Kiko Reyes there to respond to those questions about the fund and what happens with the fund. Anyway, lesson learned for me that knock on wood, but here next year, hopefully I'll be better prepared for that. But I think overall, the budget that we presented is fine, and but clearly there's some attempt to see whether or not the fund can be reached.
How
for
far,
the
how,
agencies.
what's the difference?
It's what's reported in the BFS numbers versus what we have are somewhat different, because BFS numbers contains things like benefits and stuff like that, whereas we just talk about salaries. So there are differences, and those are questions that I need to be better versed on and be able to respond to those questions that the council needs.
Are we in any position where we have to trade one for something else? Like, is it that tight? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Well, and I believe one of our process briefings will be on the budget to just give us all of that.
Good. That would be nice.
So you can have a more encompassing discussion about what goes into what pot, and how the budget presentation differs from the overall city budget presentation. So
That's coming up.
We have to schedule. It's on our
So two
agenda of
weeks maybe?
stuff to schedule this.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
so
sounds like there's
if
a
we could
need that
get
we will do that.
an indication what you, because we didn't put anything on this week because there's just bare quorum.
Yeah.
But next week, that will not be the case. So if there's something specific, do you want us just to put the whole block back on?
Yeah, let's just put the whole block back on, and then we'll assign dates to it. But if you, and I'll talk to Mr. Sato and Mr. Patilas. If you'd like to do budget first, or you'd like to go through a description of the investigative reports, both of those would be kind of appropriate for us to
It seems
review.
like it. Budgets, that would be good. The breakdown, everything.
But, at your discretion of what's timely for you.
and I guess for us as well, the flip side of being able to hire is that we're actually going to one of the licensing investigators is resigning, and that'll be effective at the end of the month. that places a burden on licensing. But that said, we are in the process of getting approvals to hire contract employees and address their resource needs for the time being for licensing. So
How many cases did that particular individual have?
60.
60,
16?
how many?
Daniel, you can. Go ahead. It's okay.
Supervising investigator Daniel Sato, sorry, what was the question?
I was curious how many open cases are on that desk that is resigning?
72.
Okay, are we dividing that pile between the rest?
Currently, there's another investigator who's currently on leave. So in a total of excess of 150 cases going to be reassigned to 3 investigators.
Okay, we have what, 4 or 5 people left?
3.
Oh my, so,
So
hey, that's a bottleneck. There's you and Fred and,
there's Yasu, there's Fred, there's Todd,
okay,
no one else.
do we, strategy? I'm just curious.
The strategies, I think the focus is on new applications and as well as, I think, transfers, Daniel, right? That will be the main focus of licensing, but that said, we're also trying to get contract employees to take up some of the slack that's going to happen.
So that contract employee, are those contract employees actually going to be conducting investigations or just assisting in matters of an administrative task to accelerate some of the investigation tasks?
I think I've asked the sections to provide administrative support for licensing. The idea here is to get folks with investigative experience, train them. Of course, it's going to be some training needed, but then they'll be conducting the investigations with oversight by Danny.
Okay, I would like to see some kind of plan as we do this. I know that's a big ask to try to get our heads on this, but I would like to have a focus. And part of the updates, if I can, just keep us in the loop, because that is definitely gonna hinder what we're trying to clean up right now. Thank you.
I think we're well aware of the.
Yeah.
the staff's on-
You're like,
on our operation, on the operations of licensing, and we're doing what we can within the system to try to get resources in as quickly as possible.
Okay.
That said, so it's kind of a
yeah,
question as to whether or not
Okay.
but
um,
there are potential candidates that may be had, but we're still going through the process of ensuring that what we do is correct with regards to the rules in terms of recruitment.
Yes. All right. We're adjourned.